It had to be him, didn't it? Okay, I say that. There's an attitude in my voice. There's a little bit of a hint of disappointment and maybe even unreleased catharsis here. Because the US have defeated Team Sweden in their quarterfinals matchup 2-1 in overtime. Can you imagine that? It's the 2026 Milano Cortina Winter Olympic Games, a men's ice hockey tournament series of quarterfinal games here on a Wednesday. Yes, okay, Leon Draisaitl and the Germans lose 6-2, but Canada-Czechia 4-3 in overtime. Switzerland-Finland 3-2 in overtime. And USA-Sweden 2-1 in overtime. What a day for international hockey. There are so many people with eyes on the sport because of these contests here. And there are a number of things that you can say about the fact that 3-on-3 overtime was even used in these hockey contests. I understand that the general opinion of hockey fans is that 5-on-5 continuous sudden death nonstop play is what we should expect, and it's probably the most appropriate considering the circumstances. These are elimination games, these are do or die games, these are the games where if you lose, you're done. It's not like that in the semifinals. You can lose and still have a chance to win a medal by winning the bronze medal game. But from a scheduling standpoint, from a television rights standpoint, from a this is not a hockey event standpoint, but an Olympic event standpoint, I totally understand. It's the Olympics. They are going to do whatever it is that they want to do. And the entire scheduling and production of the games, the fact that NHL players are even allowed, I think is a very big step, and it's one that you're going to have to choose at one point, right? Beggars cannot be choosers, and I'm not saying that, it's not like you couldn't have games 5-on-5 for long overtime periods. It's the fact that, hypothetically, who knows if you get yourselves an extremely long 5, 6, 7 period game. The Olympics would not want to see something like that go down. They wouldn't want any extra time. They want to make sure that there is a cap so that if games go beyond the normal regulation time slot, they can reasonably adjust and the athletes can reasonably get rest. Team USA was already complaining that a lot of their games saw them end up back in the village and in their homes and hotel rooms at like 1:15 a.m. in the morning. And that's because, the game started, this one at least, at like 8:30-ish p.m., 9 p.m. There was a lot of scheduling to go around for various events, and I can understand why 5-on-5 continuous nonstop overtime action for the hockey tournament would have been not ideal. Anyways, let's talk about what actually happened here in this game. Pretty simple contest, actually. There was only 3 goals. First goal scored 1 minute and 3 seconds into the second half of the game. It's Dylan Larkin, assisted by Jack Hughes and Quinn Hughes. It's a really nice, innocuous-looking play where Quinn sends the puck to his brother Jack, and then Jack rips it from the very top of the umbrella. There are a number of bodies in front of Jacob Markstrom, but it's ultimately Dylan Larkin right in front of the goalie who gets that nice little tip a la a Nick Suzuki to tie things up for Team Canada against the Czechs. Larkin is right there, and his tip is so nice because the puck is heading square towards Markstrom's chest, but Larkin is able to poke it, and it goes just far enough onto the left side, past Markstrom and into the back of the net. D-Boss with some extended production in the USA sweater. We already saw him score some pretty important goals at the Four Nations last year. This was arguably the biggest goal he's scored in his entire life, and I say that fully knowing that Dylan Larkin has been an NHL athlete the past 10 and a bit years. He's never been in the playoffs since his rookie season, folks. If there's any goal that's more important than the one he had scored today against Team Sweden at the Olympics, then you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But in the third period, this is where the Swedes really started to push through. They were down in shots for most of the hockey contest. They were outshot like crazy, 20-8 in that second period. But in the third, they were able to get back on their high horse, really pull things forward, and try to push it towards Connor Hellebuyck and the USA net. Ultimately, it's Lucas Raymond, once more, a guy that we spoke about yesterday as being a total monster for the Swedes with his no-look backdoor passes that just fool everybody. Raymond, skating with the puck, he has this really nice passing lane. He throws it all the way across, and Mika Zibanejad rips it on a 1T. It gets by the goaltender Connor Hellebuyck. A celebration is held. Mika Zibanejad ties the game with 1 minute and 31 seconds left in regulation time. What a master-class shot from Mika Zibanejad, a guy who is very used to scoring some big goals and scoring in bunches. Remember when Mika Zibanejad scored 5 goals in a game? Yeah, he's one of the few active NHL players to have done that, along with, surprise, surprise, Patrick Laine. But it's Raymond, one Red Wing to another, who ends up finding the back of the net with the Zibanejad shot. Great primary assist there. Dylan Larkin on one end, Lucas Raymond on the other. It's a battle of Red Wings. But then in the overtime period, after playing the possession game for most of the contest there, outshooting the Swedes 6-0, it's the Americans and Quinn Hughes who end up getting the winner. Quinn with some of the most beautiful skating we have seen all tournament out of anybody. Quad God who signed this guy, Quinn Hughes, up for the short men's program in figure skating as he squeezes right through, gets those glutes tightened up, goes over to the forehand, and then fires it off the post and in past Jacob Markstrom. The Swedes look devastated. The Americans are celebrating. Jack Hughes gives his brother props. Quinn Hughes gets the goal. That's his second point of the hockey contest here from Matt Boldy and Austin Matthews. So Quinn Hughes, first star of the game, a goal and an assist in a night where he ended up playing a pretty good amount here. Let's go to the game summary and just try to see the shifts over here. So game statistics, you have time on ice numbers for all of the players. Quinn Hughes went out there and had himself a pretty good night. I'd say 27 minutes and 31 seconds is very respectable. Did he lead the entire team in overall minutes? Yes, he did. Oh boy. He was number one by a long shot. The only one who had more minutes than him was Connor Hellebuyck, but that doesn't really count. JT Miller had 12 minutes. Noah Hannafin had 5 minutes. On the other side, you had Elias Pettersson, who actually started the game out pretty well. He had some offensive opportunities in the first period. He only had 9 minutes in this one, so he wasn't really used all too much. Jesper Bratt, too. 6 minutes and 25 seconds on the ice. Look at this, though. Bratt had 0 minutes time on ice in the first 2 periods, 5 minutes in the third, and then 39 seconds in the OT. Elias Pettersson was not used in this third period and the overtime period. So, yeah, what a Sam Hallam masterclass of coaching, eh? I mean, I guess I can't really say that. His team almost won. They did tie the game up late. But at the end of the day, I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Quinn Hughes and JT Miller have just defeated Elias Pettersson. 2-1 American victory over the Swedes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this British Rolls 9. And bye.